Hello again, my name is Piers Fetters and I head up the family ministries here at the Chicago Temple. And it's so good to have you with us for this week's online children's moment. I hope you've been able to enjoy these, and I know that this is a holiday weekend, so if you're on holiday and you're catching up the next week, it'll still be good to have you then. Today's story comes from Matthew chapter 18, verses 15 to 20. And this story is about how to keep the peace, even when you're thinking about among your friends or among your family, how to keep the peace. Now, we know many stories in the gospel tell about Jesus teaching the crowds who came to see him. However, some teachings in the gospels are words that Jesus spoke to the disciples when they were alone. This conversation that Jesus had with the 12 is found in the Gospel of Matthew. Perhaps there had been a disagreement among the disciples. We don't know. But Jesus wanted them to think about how they lived together, caring for another in every way. He said, "When someone, a friend or a brother or sister, treats you badly or hurts you in some way, talk to the person when you are alone. Don't call the friend out in front of everyone. Speak with the person, explaining what made you unhappy. If that person listens to you and understands what you are saying, you're good together again. But if that person doesn't understand, try again. But this time, take 2 or 3 people with you. They will hear what you are saying and how you're trying to make peace with your friend. If your friend or brother or sister still pays no attention to what you are saying, tell a group with more power. So maybe your parents or the church, tell them what's going on. If the person who has treated you badly still pays no attention, treat them like a tax collector." Well, so here we need to stop and think about what Jesus is saying. Many people really didn't like tax collectors, but Jesus still called them to follow him and went to their homes. Perhaps Jesus is telling us to keep trying, not to give up on this person. Jesus continued that where 2 or 3 of my friends are together, I am and will be with you. Now, nothing is reported in the Gospel of Matthew about what the disciples said or asked Jesus after he said these things. I wonder what the disciples did say to Jesus or what they asked him about making peace with people who treated them so badly. But even though we don't know, we still have this wonderful example of how to deal with disagreements in Matthew chapter 18. This week we're going to sing a song that we've sung a few times before. And it's called "Let There Be Peace on Earth." And I hope you know it by now. And would you please sing along?
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as our Father, siblings all are we. Let me walk with my family in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternal. peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Yes, let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Thank you for joining me for this week's Online Children's Moment. It's such a joy to make these for you every week. And before we go, I'd like to close us all in prayer. Would you pray with me? God of peace, you sent Jesus to show us how to be peacemakers. Help us to continue to deal with disagreements in a way that you have asked us to deal with them. Send your Spirit to help us each day. Amen. Thanks for joining me this morning. I hope you have a wonderful week and a wonderful start of the school year. Have a good one. Bye.